Look closely at history in the making.
Look closely at history in the making.
Today, history is being made.
Look closely at history in the making.
Look as history is being made.
Now history is being made.
Look closely at history in the making.
Look closely, because today history is being made.
When I'm not busy being a loser on the internet, I'm busy being a loser in real life. And when I say that, I mean that I like to collect coins. Coin collecting can be a fun hobby, but sometimes it can be expensive. Some coins will cost upwards of $1,000 because everyone wants them, and then they become super hard to find because everyone bought them already, and then it's a whole thing, right? Anyway, the point is that sometimes when that happens, a third-party company will come in and say, hey, we have some copies of that coin, and we're selling them for super cheap. We're gonna put little to no emphasis on the word copies, so that you think you're getting a real coin made by the US government, but in reality, it's a copy of that coin. And then they make infomercials about them. And that's what we're gonna be starting out with today, in regards to the coin collecting black market.
Look closely at history in the making. This $50 Buffalo gold piece is the purest gold coin ever struck by the U.S. government. It's the first U.S. coin ever struck using .9999, that's 4 nines, pure 24-karat gold. Wildly popular with investors and collectors, the U.S. government had to stop production because of a shortage of specially made gold blanks.
This isn't true, by the way. The US government is still making these.
Now you can reserve your own copy of the $50 gold Buffalo.
That's right, you can reserve your own copy of the $50 gold Buffalo. Not a real, it's a copy. Let's do a side-by-side comparison of the copy that they're showing us now and the real coin they showed in the beginning of the commercial. You guys can tell they're different, right? Like, the bottom part says 2012 on the copy, but the real one says $50.
Clad in 14 milligrams of pure gold.
This is gonna be a recurring theme throughout this video. A lot of these infomercials for coins, they say that the coin is clad in some valuable material like silver or gold. Clad does not mean that a coin is made out of that material. It means it is covered in a very, very thin layer of that material. When they say it's clad in gold, that means it's a couple of cents worth of gold.
National Collectors Mint's private non-monetary minting recreates James Earl Frazier's American buffalo against a mirror-like background on one side, and his iconic Native American Indian head stands out in stunning relief on the other.
If you look closely, you can see the word copy hidden in the Indian chief's braid.
The final issue price was to be set at $50 per proof, but during our special release, this 24-karat pure gold-clad masterpiece can be yours for only $9.95.
Let me remind you that this coin is supposed to be worth $50 at face value. So if you're selling it for $9.95, you're losing $40 every time you sell it. But they aren't actually losing money because, again, these coins are fake.
So you must hurry. Avoid disappointment and future regret.
Yeah, avoid disappointment and future regret by not buying this coin.
Attention collectors. The Danbury Mint is opening the vault to a golden opportunity. By act of Congress, for the first time in history, a coin series is being issued to honor each of our nation's presidents. Collectors are paying upwards of $6 for just one uncirculated presidential dollar coin.
Oh, well, would you look at that?
But you can get a limited quantity of sealed 12-coin collector rolls for just $34.95.
You don't need 12 of each coin.
The Danbury Mint is offering the first and hardest to find presidential coin, the George Washington dollar, at the same price as the rest of the series.
The George Washington dollar coin is the presidential dollar coin that they made the most of. It's not the hardest to find. It's probably the easiest to find. I could be wrong, but you know, Wikipedia always tells the truth.
Wow. Hey, Dad, can I look at that one?
Oh, you want to look at that one, son?
Can you give that one to me?
Here, honey, look at these.
No? Wow.
Receive a matching encapsulated coin and the deluxe hardwood display case. A $150 value, all for the low price of $34.95. Order now.
At first, it would seem as though it is a $150 value, but it wouldn't make sense if they were selling something with a $150 value for $34, right? Like, they can't be losing money from this.
President Obama scores a re-election victory. In his first term, he rescued the auto industry. He set the country on the road to economic recovery. And he ordered the elimination of Osama bin Laden, the world's #1 terrorist.
I feel like there's a bit of a tone issue with that statement.
Celebrate President Obama's historic re-election inauguration with this valuable 2013 Presidential Victory Dollar. This limited edition coin is now available to the American public for the first time ever through this special offer. These genuine US dollars are layered in 24-karat gold to enhance their value and artistically depict President Obama's triumphant re-election victory in full color.
So basically what this is it's a presidential dollar coin that they had clad in gold, and they put a sticker of Obama on it. And they're like, yeah, we're calling it a day at that. Let's go.
Plus, if you order now, you'll also receive this President Barack Obama 2013 Victory Quarter, layered in 24-karat gold as a bonus.
The rest of the commercial goes pretty much how you would expect. It's like $10 to get both of them. They're worth $1.25 in reality. But next, I want to talk about a similar Obama quarter that ended up in circulation and ended up on the news. I'm not explaining it very well, but you'll see.
A quarter with any other face would still be a quarter, or would it?
This is Obama as a baby. I know that's him now.
What happened to George Washington? Apparently, President 1 is under a decal of President 44.
You see, that's really what all of these are. Well, they custom make a sticker, they print it out, they put it on all these coins, and then they sell them. Like there's some novelty collector's item, but they're just these cheap little things.
They're the new quarters with Obama's picture on it.
Whoa there!
Whoa there!
The U.S. Mint says it didn't make any Barack Obama quarters.
They're regular quarters.
Regular quarters are silver.
Well, no, the Obama ones are gold, but all the other presidents are silver.
Yep, you heard that right. All the other presidents who are on quarters are silver. All one of them.
The bank says these are real coins turned into novelty items. People do deposit them and the bank recirculates them. But is an altered coin still currency? The Mint says as long as you're not trying to cheat anybody with one and it's accepted by the other party, it is.
I think what happened with these is that these were left over from whatever promotion was going on, and whoever had them just went to the bank and deposited them.
So in case you missed any of that, what they're implying is that these companies can probably make thousands of these coins without losing any money. Because if you don't sell a number of the coins you've made, you can just put those coins back into circulation after the promotion is over. Because they're still technically legal tender, even though you've altered the coins. You're just selling money, it's all it is.
The $1 trillion coin! Authorized by an act of Congress and hailed as the perfect solution to America's debt crisis, this proposed coin is the most controversial legal tender in the history of U.S. coinage.
I thought they were making up that stuff about, like, authorized by Congress, but that's actually based in reality. I'm pretty sure the U.S. government actually thought about making these. Again, I could be mistaken because I didn't read the whole article, but you know.
Think of it, $1 trillion! That's $1 million!
They need to specify that a trillion is a million because their target audience doesn't know how much a trillion is. And for those who don't know how much a million is, that's 1,000,000. And for those who don't know how much 1,000 is, that's 1,000. And for those who don't know how much 100...
Now, to honor this prospective milestone in American monetary history, the New England Mint has created a private tribute to the proposed U.S. platinum coin with the extraordinary value of $1 trillion. Yes, you can actually put $1 trillion proof right in your own pocket.
I don't know why, but that part's just funny to me.
This stunning $1 trillion tribute was originally scheduled for release at the issue price of $1 trillion.
No, it was not!
But now, through this exclusive offer, you can secure your own $1 trillion coin coin tribute for only $10.
You need to be the dumbest person alive if you think this is real money that they're selling. They're selling it for $10, but it's $1 trillion.
That's $1 million. Each $1 trillion tribute comes with its own certificate of authenticity, attesting to the U.S. Treasury's lawful right to mint a $1 trillion coin.
A lot of these say they come with a certificate of authenticity. That doesn't necessarily mean it's made by the U.S. government.
Warning! Do not attempt to use your tribute to pay off any foreign or domestic debt or the federal deficit.
Yeah, 'cause they're fake. But the worst thing about this commercial is that it cuts off right before the last note of God Bless America. They could have just speed up the song a little bit. It would have been fine. You could have fit the whole song in. I bet you could have.
The maiden voyage of the unsinkable RMS Titanic ignited the imagination of the entire world. She was the ultimate in comfort and opulence, and set the standard for luxury for decades to come. Now, exactly 100 years later, the United States Commemorative Gallery is proud to offer this rare collector's item.
I'm sorry, are they just gonna skip the Titanic sunk thing? Because that was like a big thing. I think that's what the Titanic was most known for.
Laid in magnificent 24-karat gold.
Does that sound familiar to anybody?
Be one of the first 500 callers, and we'll send you a free copy of the original New York Times coverage from 1912.
Them showing this newspaper is this commercial's only reference to the fact that the Titanic sank.
This offer is now a $190 value, still for only $19.95.
That is so much extra stuff. What do we need all of this extra stuff for? This Titanic coin is kind of offensive, I feel like, but it's not terrible. You know what's way worse?
Today, history is being made as National Collectors Mint releases this government-authorized Liberian legal tender September 11th commemorative.
Remember earlier when I said that the Obama commercial had a bit of a tone problem when they referred to Osama bin Laden as the world's #1 terrorist? Well, this whole commercial is one massive tone problem.
Another historic first. This coin certificate displays a standard $20 denomination on one side, but on the other side, it's the first time ever the two separate numbers have been used to add up to the full $20 face value.
Imagine if real money had math problems on it and you had to solve the math problems to figure out how much money it was worth.
It uses 9 and 11 to commemorate the 7th anniversary of the World Trade Center tragedy.
Again, massive tone problem.
This meaningful commemorative will never be released for circulation, but it's now available through this special private striking for American citizens at face value, only $20.
It's authorized Liberian legal tender, which means it's 20 Liberian dollars, which is equal to 11 cents.
On the back, the Statue of Liberty heralds a stunning design of the new Freedom Tower skyline in a silvery tribute to all who were lost on that tragic day.
Don't make me say it again. There's tone problems. Tone problems. That's the problem. Tone problem.
Call 1-800-458-0795. That's 1-800-458-0795. Strict limit of 5 per caller. So call 1-800-458-0795.
On a way lighter note, here is the best commercial I've ever seen, personally. And I can guarantee that it will be the best commercial that you've ever seen too, and ever will see. I can almost guarantee that you aren't ready to watch this commercial, unless you've seen it before, in which case, good for you.
Look closely at history in the making. To honor the new U.S. government presidential dollars, Liberia has authorized the 2008 legal tender George Washington silver-clad talking dollar. Yes, for the first time ever, it's a legal tender coin that talks. Hear the actual words spoken by the father of our country, President George Washington, over 200 years ago. Just press the shield on the reverse and listen.
My first wish is to see this plague of mankind, war, banished from the earth.
This commercial has everything that you could ask for in a coin infomercial. Look closely at history in the making?
Look closely at history in the making.
Check. Legal tender in Liberia? Check. Fake historical footage? Check. Clad in some precious material? Check. Weird? Check, check, check. Out of all of the coins we've talked about today, this is the one that I genuinely want the most.
This Liberian government-authorized non-circulating legal tender coin is clad in 71 milligrams of .925 pure silver. The obverse is sculpted with a formidable portrait of President Washington.
The obverse is sculpted with a completely off-center portrait of President Washington.
Now, press and listen.
Occupants of public offices love power and are prone to abuse it.
This footage does not look real at all. That guy doesn't look like Washington, and those guys don't look like whoever they're supposed to. Maybe they do, I don't know. Also, George Washington died before video cameras were invented, so, yeah.
Each coin is a stirring tribute to the first president of the United States of America.
I don't know why, but the people who make these commercials love to fill them with as many adjectives as possible to describe the coins.
It will never be released for circulation. It is available only through this special commemorative minting. Final issue price was to be set at $39 each, but during this special release, it can be yours for just $19.95. Each comes with a certificate of authenticity attesting to its designation as official non-circulating Liberian legal tender.
I'm just gonna let you guys think about that last phrase on your own. I'm getting tired. This has been a long video already. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys liked it. You may have noticed that I only did one commercial per category for this. But I have more commercials if you guys want to see them. And if you guys know of any coin infomercials you want me to review, please leave them in the comments. If you guys want to see my coin collection, please leave that in the comments too. I'll show you on my second channel. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, rate 5 stars, whatever. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.